everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the Oura Ring and how I'm specifically using it to track my autoimmune conditions, including lupus. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Marie. I live with several autoimmune conditions. One of them just happens to be lupus. I talk about how I optimize my life here on this channel. All right, so let's get into the Oura Ring and how I specifically use it for my autoimmune conditions. And specifically, I'm using it to help me with lupus. So this isn't going to be a video about everything that the Oura Ring can or can't do, but it is going to be how I specifically use the Oura Ring to help me with my autoimmune conditions. All right, so let's get into this. I have the Oura Ring here. I wear it daily and all night through the night, and it monitors different aspects of what's going on. It monitors your heart rate. It monitors a whole bunch of stuff. But what I really want to talk about is the exact features that I'm using. So let's dig right in. So under the readiness tab, they have a feature called resting heart rate. And what that does is the ring monitors your resting heart rate at night. Well, what I've learned is that there's a pattern to this. And I've compared it to how I feel when I'm having a lupus flare or other autoimmune issues. And what I'm finding is when my resting heart rate doesn't go low enough into what my normal pattern would be, I'm having a particular hard time with lupus the next day. So when I wake up, one of the things that I check is my resting heart rate. Did my resting heart rate get low enough to where it's supposed to be? Now, my resting heart rate normally is about 44 to 47, and I'm feeling completely fine during those days. But if it only gets into the 50s and it doesn't quite drop down to 47 or to 44 or what my normal rate is, I notice that the next day I'm struggling with either lupus flares or energy levels are really, really low, and I have to take it easier than I did the day before. So the resting heart rate really lets me know if I was able to recover through the night. When it doesn't get to my normal low, I haven't fully recovered, and that means I have to take it a whole lot easier that day. The second feature that I use on the Oura Ring is the body temperature. Now, the body temperature measures, it doesn't tell you that you're 97 or 99 degrees, but it measures in a certain way through the Oura Ring. And I've noticed that when I'm having a lupus flare, my temperature does go up. So a lot of times before I'm sick or before I have an autoimmune flare, my body temperature will go up about 2 days prior or even 1 day prior. So I know that if my body temperature while I'm sleeping has gone up, then I know that there's something going on with my body and that I need to take it a little bit earlier. Now, this is also a really important feature to let you know you're sick 2 days before you even get sick. So when I caught a virus, I noticed for 2 days prior, before I even knew I had a virus, my body temperature was up and just not my typical nighttime temperatures. So I know if I see a reading of my body temperature going up and it stays consistently up day after day, that I'm fighting either an autoimmune condition or I'm fighting an actual virus. And then I know to take it easier on myself. All right, the next feature that I really depend on for lupus is the recovery index. This is a feature that the ring has that tells you when your heart rate stabilized through the night. So what it's monitoring is when my heart rate actually dips to where it normally is, how long did it take to dip? So if it takes longer than normal and it takes me almost half of the night before it actually dips, I will get a warning that my recovery index is off or not optimal. So the ring is looking for my low resting heart rate to dip before or at around halfway through the night. So if my heart rate finally dips, but it took too long to dip, it lets me know that I have a recovery index issue. Now, for me in lupus, that just means my body didn't fully recover during the night and I need to take it really easy. Now, this one is really important for me to listen to because if I don't listen to that part and I go ahead and push myself as hard as I can, I will go into a full lupus flare. So when the recovery index is letting me know that there's a problem, I know to scale back and maybe not do my typical routine, but to let my body rest that day. And this has been really important on helping me stop lupus flares before they even happen. Now, it doesn't stop every single lupus flare, but it has stopped the majority of them by listening to the recovery index and resting when my body needs the rest. All right, and the last feature that I'm using to track my autoimmune condition or help me not catch a lupus flare is the deep sleep functionality. The ring monitors how much deep sleep I'm actually getting while I'm asleep. And I noticed that if I get less than an hour of deep sleep, I don't feel my best. In fact, I feel pretty tired and sluggish, and I don't have the energy that I need to get through my day. So what the ring helped me do was figure out which supplements actually deepened my deep sleep so that I'm able to open up that window. So when I first started wearing the Oura Ring, I was only getting about 20 to 30 minutes of deep sleep. Now I'm getting over an hour to 40 minutes to almost 2 hours of deep sleep. And that is when I feel my best the next day. What the ring allowed me to do was try different supplements until I found the winning combination of where I felt my best, but where I was getting the actual optimized deep sleep that I needed. Now, throughout my life, I've been a really light sleeper, and I've never felt rested when I woke up. And everyone was always saying that's autoimmune. That's how the autoimmune life goes. But it turns out we can optimize our sleep. We can optimize certain functionalities of our sleep, like deep sleep, for instance, and feel better the next day. So that's exactly how I use the Oura Ring to not only track my autoimmune condition, but to know when I'm going to go into a lupus flare and to know when I'm supposed to take it easy. Without this ring, I don't really know when I need to take it easy, other than if I feel tired, I know I need to stop pushing myself. But for the most of us, when we feel tired, we continue to push. But now I have actual readings on an app that tells me when I need to take it slow, and there's actual reasoning behind it. So that's exactly how I'm using the ring. I also use those readings to help me create boundaries. So if I haven't had enough deep sleep, I know that I need to create boundaries for myself during the next day until I can get the needed rest that I need. If you haven't checked out the Oura Ring, check it out and see if maybe it's something that can help you. I know that it helped me in ways that I didn't intend with my autoimmune conditions or even with lupus. But the ring helped me optimize my sleep more than I even thought possible. And for that, I'm going to continue to wear it and continue to use it to help me create boundaries in my life and know when I should rest and when I shouldn't. If this video is helpful to you in any way, hit the subscribe button or the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.